Next question is David Hale.
Hey, James. I'm curious. You mentioned the personality of Coach Sweeney as being one of the reasons that you wanted to play there. I feel like this year he has probably been criticized more than he had probably ever been in his career for a lot of reasons that I think are just explicitly Dabo. He speaks his mind on things without necessarily trying to couch his words to make other people happy. I'm curious what it's been like for you as players to sort of see some of that critique of him this year as the season has gone along.
No, I mean, it's just a normal year for us. I mean, if you spend all your time trying to please everybody, it usually doesn't end well for you. You don't get accomplished and do things you want to do, and you kind of change your belief, in some of the things. I'm with Dabo 100% all the time. I don't see anything different. He's always been this way to me. So, I'm behind him full force always.
Hey, Miles, you obviously, I'm sure, chose Clemson in a lot of ways because of the culture and personality of the program and Dabo in particular. When you guys went through sort of this offseason and there was a lot of criticism sort of aimed at Dabo, what was it like for you, somebody who was sold on the program by him, to kind of hear some of that talk from folks outside the program, and how did the team react inside?
Well, Dabo, he always preaches to be inside out more than outside in. The sink doesn't ship unless the water gets in the ship. So he always preaches that. And I knew what type of man Dabo was. We all knew what type of man Dabo was. So what outsiders said about our coach, it really didn't affect us because we knew what type of person he was. The coaches knew what type of person he was. And we really just kind of shook off all the outside noise and just, kept going with what we knew.
Hey, Mike, over the summer when you guys decided to speak out on social justice stuff, I think you guys certainly quite rightfully got a lot of praise for doing that. Meanwhile, Dabo was criticized for maybe not always saying exactly what people wanted him to say. What was the response inside the locker room from people like you who were trying to be very front-facing during all of that, about how he handled it and what he had to think? And do you think that it was sort of a lot of misperception about who he was and what he was all about and what he was trying to say?
Yeah, definitely. Before anything was said publicly or anything like that, Dabo came to the team and addressed us personally. And he said everything he needed to say to us, to where we felt comfortable to go out there and, say what we had to say. But also, we were comfortable, just inside our walls. I know what type of guy he is. Everybody in here knows what type of guy he is. And, it kind of like rubbed me the wrong way, just like seeing people like, poking him from all these different angles, but we knew internally, who he is as a guy. We know he cares about us, cares about all his players. And, so we weren't too fazed about what was going on the outside, but at the same time, like, you don't want to see anybody talking bad about your coach, especially when you know his character, who he is as a man, and people are attacking him that way. But yeah, he addressed everything with us first, and he's a good dude. I ain't like how they was coming. I'm a coach now.